Hey everyone, in this quick video, I'm going to show you how you can use the find many action as well as the loop by Zapier. So in this demo, we are going to be using Airtable as a trigger. And when a new record is created in Airtable, we are going to search for data from this record in Google Sheets and then Airtable. So as you can see here, when I'm setting up the action, I'm searching for the project name in Google Sheets and trying to get the required data for the employees so that I can send them a notification, for example. When I test the data, I get that there are 3 employees working on this project and I get their names and email addresses as line items. This is the find spreadsheet rows in Google Sheets with line item support. Same time, I'm going to get the data from Airtable using the find many records with line item support using exactly the same logic, which is project one. And again, as you can see, I'm getting the data as line items. Now, I want to send a separate email to each one of those people. How can I do that? If I just add one email step, it's going to add them all into one single email. We can actually see that happening. And some applications, they don't accept this as a proper email address, and it would give you an error. And again, in many cases, you yourself would want to send a separate email to each and every one of them. So we're going to be using create loop from line items in looping by Zapier. So when I choose looping by Zapier, I'm going to choose the create loop from line items, and then I'm going to test this action. And then I'm going to see that it's going to have a single email address for each and every one of them. And then I'm going to use Gmail to send an email. And when I'm setting up the action, as you can see here in the loop, I'm giving a loop value. So here it says values to loop. I'm giving it a name, which is Google Sheets name, and I'm choosing the column, which is a name. As you can see here, they are all in one single line, comma separated, which means they are line items. And here it's the same. The emails are all in one single line. And then I go here, set up action. Okay, in this part, I want to use the results coming from the loop. Okay, as you can see, this is the loop values. So all the values are in one single line. But instead, I'm going to choose the field that I named, which is Google Sheets email. I'm not going to use the loop value. And here, it's the same thing. I'm going to use the name part, which is here, GS name. Okay. Exactly the same thing I'm going to do if I want to use Airtable instead. So instead of those values, I'm just going to put here Airtable name. And here I'm going to choose the values from the find action in Airtable. And I'm going to do Airtable email. And I'm going to choose the values that are coming from the email field in Airtable. Test action. Again, it's doing exactly the same thing. And then here, instead of the GS email I chose, I'm going to choose the Airtable email part. And then here, I'm going to choose the name part. Again, all of this is from inside the result of the loop. I hope this was beneficial to you, and I hope that it was very clear and precise. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video.